Live, does that mean we have our own channel or a whole separate stuff and or two?
Two part.
Great. Would we need with my special channel, and then Chris had his normal channel, and Sarah had a good channel, or would we just have an 8th grade channel?
That's up to you. Say 10 years from now, you're like, ugh, I don't want that video up. That's embarrassing. You can't even go and delete it unless you're still access to that account. You have more control over what to. You can't just convert it over into another account, or else I would have changed the dumb email address that I picked for my education account, whatthejazzguy@gmail.com. I regret it, but I'm stuck with it, okay? So post it to that personal account. You have more control. Now, you could do like a group YouTube account. Like all of you guys, you all have access to it. You're all uploading, sharing. That's fine. Just know that that's where those videos live, is on that account. So good question, Gary.
Well, how do we do the channel then? Once we do go live, we have our channel, or do we...
No, sir, you can't go live until you're talking about your own channel. Yeah, you need to create a YouTube channel. You want me to show you how to do that first? Group channel, you just need a Gmail account that you all have access to. I'll be honest though, I wouldn't do a group channel. And the reason is because you're gonna have to be logging in and out of your teacher account to that account. You can create a channel and you can still attach videos from other channels on that. Yeah, you could toss in a playlist. You can grab their links. As long as you have it, you're good. So, and if they like we're doing Monday, you're doing Tuesday, and you're doing Wednesday. As long as you're all three co-teachers on each other's accounts, you could film Monday. You've got co-people that are doing this with you. Split up responsibilities. Say, look, I'm going to take this week, you take next week, and we'll alternate every week, creating assessments, videos, all of it. We just rotate it. Or say you're like, you know what, Tyler? I don't want to be on video, but I'm cool with making the assessments. I'd be like, dope, students every day when they don't show up to class. And we alternate whose responsibilities are. Especially if everybody's full on virtual, you don't have to stick to the stream of what you're doing. It would almost be a waste of your time to do that. If you've got 3 teachers of the same subject, you're all virtual, and you're all teaching the same thing 3 different times, that's a waste of 45 minutes to an hour every day that you're doing that you could be letting that person teach it and you could do something else, and you rotate those responsibilities. That's something I would definitely plan out as you guys roll through this year with your team. And every team's going to be different. So do what? In your Google Classroom? And they can make videos? Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing though. You're going to be, because you're teaching it anyway, so you can't not do it. I see what you're saying. Well, but you could do a flipped classroom. If you're totally virtual, yeah, it makes sense. I did a flipped classroom when I taught the college class because I wanted to try it. I've never done a fully flipped classroom. And I said, okay, we'll give it a shot. I would go in and I'd be like, okay, tomorrow we're going to be talking about slope-intercept form. Find it as a classwork, 5 points. I would say, watch all of these and take notes on a piece of paper before tomorrow when class starts. And I said, and then in that, I would have them upload the file of their notes to prove that they actually took notes on paper, not a screenshot. Or, I mean, you could do it on your iPad. They would upload it straight on there. They come into class. I'm like, okay, cool. Any questions on what you watched for the video? 1, okay, here's the answer, blah, blah, blah. All right, guys, I'm going to share a Google slide with the whole class. You need to pick something, a topic, an equation, anything from the notes last night. You're going to build that on a collaborative slide. You have 20 minutes, and then you're presenting. Go. They all start working on a collaborative slide. I'm walking around, checking, asking questions, guiding them individually. And then when they get done, you're flipping the responsibility of the class. We just did all that learning, and all I was a facilitator. I facilitated good content for them to learn. I facilitated the actual classroom where they're discussing and we're talking about the topics. It takes a lot off of you because you're not doing it to be lazy. You're doing it because whoever's doing all the work is doing all the learning, and you're putting the work on the students now. So that's what you could do, or not. Absolutely. I would say, all right, guys, virtual class, you guys are a group, you discuss among each other what to do. You're going to do yours, and they can share their screen too. So say they actually do something, they could show their slideshow and it would project onto everybody's stuff. So they can project from Meet into there. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to start. Everybody go to YouTube. In the corner, there's a little circle. It might be a letter of your name. It might be your face. You need to click on it. Whatever it says from there is going to let you know if you have an account or not. What does it say when you click on that? Does it say create an account? Sounds like you have an account. If it doesn't say create an account, you should have one then. It says create a channel, you need to create it. So click on that. If it says create a channel, y'all's is a little weird because you're the only school in history that uses Outlook with G Suite. So I think it should be attached. We tried it yesterday and it worked for Howard Parent.
Mine says my channel was created, so what did I do wrong?
It says your channel was created? And you did it. It goes to your email? Whatever email. Oh, that's not how that works. Whatever email address is attached to it. Oh, thanks, man. I'm so sorry. You're being great. You made great. I'm Tyler, by the way. Sorry, I didn't meet you. Nice to meet you, Michael.
So it'll say meetings, you're good, and it'll say your channel.
Do you want to reflect that onto the screen real quick? Yeah, can you AirPlay?
I'll let you take over.
Okay, so if you guys would look on the screen, Miss White has been kind enough to share her screen. This is what it looks like when you click on it. If it doesn't look like that, it's probably saying something to the effect of create a channel. You would say yes, you need to create a channel. Now, remember what I said earlier. Think of where you want these videos to be uploaded, whether it's your school account or your personal account. Personal account, you have a lot more, you have more control over what happens to it. We had teachers leave the account that had videos uploaded on YouTube from their school account. They left. Every time you leave a district, 6 months later, they delete your account. Those videos are stuck on YouTube. We can't bring them down unless we go in, create the account, reconnect, and then take it down. That teacher has no access to it. So this is what it looks like. Would you please click on your channel? When you do that, that's going to show you what your channel looks like. So she would see any created playlist she's made. If she uploaded videos, you would see it, and any subscriptions she has, she can see that from there. So I'm actually going to take back over if that's okay. Is that cool? Yes. What does it say when it says create a channel? Subscribe later. Do you see there should be a red box over there to the right? Do y'all see that? If you see a channel or a video and you like it and it's like, oh, this is a good resource, subscribe to that channel. So let's just go ahead and subscribe to this channel just in case, just to see what happens. So let's all subscribe. We'll unsubscribe later at a aforementioned date, okay? 2 years from now. So when you subscribe to those channels later, so I can go to you see in the upper left, those 3 lines, they look parallel. We don't know that for sure, but they look parallel. So we can scroll down. This is where I can get to my subscriptions. So that will allow me to go, like I can go to my son's gaming channel. I can go here and I can see video. Well, I can't see any videos because y'all block everything here. So there we go. Y'all have to go in and like approve every video, correct? Yeah, it's like half my videos are showing up, half of them aren't. So I guess when I talk, I'm glad you're there. Watch it the whole time. So that's what's called a channel trailer. I did a 2-day training with BB a week or 2 ago, and we actually made like channel trailers. We took a break. Everybody went out, filmed on their phone. Hey class, this is, Mr. Tarver. I'm so excited we're here on this website. Make sure you subscribe because I'm going to have resources for you. We're going to have a great year. They were talking to their class. Could anybody find it? Yes, because they made it public, or most of them did. But it was something for their channel to greet their students. So here we go. So when you search something on YouTube, if it is a circle like this, that means it is a channel. That is a place, a location for those people's videos. Over to the right is the name of the channel. Mine's called Tarver Academy. Very original, I know. And then underneath it, it's got their subscribers and the amount of videos that they have on that channel. Underneath it, that is a quick description of what their channel is about. So it's giving you like a little glance at their channel without having to click on it. If you see a rectangle underneath it, that is a video. Well, okay, it's a quadrilateral. We don't know if it's a rectangle yet. So if you see a quadrilateral that looks like a rectangle, that is a video. Okay, what you're actually looking at is called a thumbnail. That is like a picture or a screenshot from the video. So it's a way for you to look at it, see if you're interested. And there's one more thing. There it is. I didn't make this playlist. Somebody else did. If you see and it looks like this, you could actually search American history. If you go and search playlists or you look and find a playlist when you search that, somebody might have already organized an entire year's worth of resources for you, and you would just go grab the videos when you need to. So, okay, let's click, you know what, let's click on my channel. So let's click on, you click on the circle, you can click on the name, whichever one. I want to show you something in here. Do you guys have channels you like? Name some channels you like, education channels. Yes, really good, really good. I always get him and Vsauce mixed up. That's on me though. It's character flaw on my part. Any other good YouTube channels? That's it. Do what? Hip Hughes. Yeah, I tweeted him yesterday. I just spit. Tweeted him yesterday. He was like, he was nice. So both very good. Somebody says something? I'm gonna make you tell me. What do you like? What YouTube channel you like? You don't do YouTube? That's fine. That's okay. Just kind of judging you. It's good. You're doing great. What do you watch? Just like TV, Netflix? You don't watch YouTube? Okay, cool. Sweet. Good talk. What? No, I think it was great. It was wonderful. It's great. You're unplugged, man. You're in the woods. I like it. Off the grid. Okay. I had a teacher that would tell me that first of summer. He's like, man, you got anything I need to come at? I was like, yeah, here's some PDs. He's like, all right. Well, don't text me or email me. I'm off the grid in the summer. I'm like, that's probably why you got a ponytail. Okay. So any other questions? We weren't doing questions. We were doing YouTube channels. Okay. If you find a channel, Hip Hughes or Vera, I can't say it right, Vsauce number 2. So there we go. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm going to show you how to make a playlist, and then we're going to move to live. Is that cool with everybody? Everybody okay with that? You do not have to create videos to have a good YouTube channel. You can have a great YouTube channel for your students, and all you do is you find videos and save them into your playlists on your channel. There was a guy in a training I did the other day. He has 300 subs. So fun fact, if you searched y equals mx plus b in the past like 7 years, there's like a 60% chance it was my video that the student watched. So that's one of my popular videos. No, well, it depends on if you put a beat behind it. Just really off tune.
I showed these at Plastic Tech, and then the dean gave me speakers.
She did? All right.
I'm that kind of teacher. I show back.
You're a pretty baller dude, Gary. I've always thought that about you. You're down with the OPP. All right, so I like that. So click on a video. Pick any video that you can. It doesn't matter. This is just a test. Click any video on YouTube. It's okay if it starts playing. Not a big deal. There's Gary back there. Gary, give Gary the mic, y'all. Bring it home, Gary. All right, so is that the edited version? Is that the math one, or are you just watching rap videos now? Okay, cool.
And you do have to watch them ahead of time because I did slow do, and there's one that's been edited that's not the kind you can show.
Yeah, you don't want that.
It's got Jack Black or Joe Black, whatever the guy's name is.
Jack, he's probably got it. There's probably a Joe Black out there somewhere. We meet Joe Black. We watch Jack Black. Okay. So this is a deep cut right there, guys. Okay, so under the video, do you see the 3 lines and the plus sign? That's where you create a playlist. So if you find a video and you're like, okay, cool, I want to put this in a playlist or start a playlist, you click on this and it's going to bring up options for playlists that you already have. If you got them, you could toss them in it. Doesn't have to be one. You could toss a video. This video is in 3 playlists right now. I'm going to hit create playlist. I'm going to call it, solid vids. No, I'm going to call it something different. Go to the plus sign. Now that where is it? Gary's Rap Vids is on here now. I can click it, add it to it. So that's the easiest way to make those playlists. Now you think to yourself, Tyler, that's lovely. How do I find those playlists after I create them? Same way we found our channels we're subscribed to. So those 3 lines in the upper left, you click on that, and then you get to show more. Well, I can see Gary's Rap Vids, but I click show more. I can see all my playlists that I've created. So I can click on it, and it's going to take me to my playlist. So what I used to do when I was teaching it, I would build a playlist of 5 videos. I would assign it in Classroom, say take notes, upload that file. That's your assignment. And there you go. That's how you do it. Sweet. Ready? Any questions on that before we move to live?
Yes, mine didn't have.
The 3 lines with the plus sign?
It has it, but it won't.
You can't select it?
Everything else I can select.
Why?
No, just kidding.
Oh, good one time.
Oh, really?
By the way, they were asked to take the road test, not the nose.
Oh, yeah.
Nose test sucks. So you have
And did you just create that playlist on your Tarver Academy?
well, I'm not, this is like, it's like a buried, I use it for PDs, so. But good question. Now you can go to mine and I've got like 100 playlists you could go through and search for. Hey, that's a new one. I did that on TikTok and then I uploaded it to YouTube. You can set up your calendar, an agenda. By the way, if you're doing, do y'all do team meetings by subject or grade? Subject? Do you have agendas for it? Do you make a new agenda every single time you meet? Put one doc, make it the agenda, and then just put the new agendas above it. That way it's all in the same doc. You don't have to go in and find them every time. And you can search. So like Command F, then you can search for stuff you did a year ago, whatever it is. And then you attach that doc into the calendar event. That's what I'm explaining in that video. You attach that one doc into the calendar event. Then you have the calendar event meet. What do y'all meet every week or every 2 weeks? Every week. Every time you have a meeting, all you're doing is going to the calendar event. You can click on that. It brings it up. Also, when you guys go, whenever you go virtual, if you go virtual, whenever you click on those events, you guys know that there's a meet already generated from that, right? See, I've got the team agenda. This is from when I made that video. I click on here and it brings it straight up. So I don't have to go search my drive, look for it, email it. I'm just adding them the new ones above it. I didn't turn on, but to turn on Google Meet for that, just click add Google Meet video conferencing. That's going to automatically create a link that is attached to it. And I want it for this and all future team meetings. So anytime you're doing that, boom, join Meet. So it's a good way to do team meetings if you're all virtual. What's up? Plus one of y'all could record it. Send it to Mr. Pitt so he doesn't yell at you like he does to teachers all the time. Kidding. He's lovely. Okay. So we went through the process of creating a live. Remember that? You click the camera, go live. You just put in a title, and here I am. I don't know where I am anymore. Oh, there it is. Okay. I've been going live for 25 minutes. Didn't want it to where it's seeing you. They did this in my class at Harding, and it was like, every professor was like, all right, can you go see my screen over here? And it's like, why are you doing it like that? Okay. It's because when you get your doctorate, you don't have to learn anymore. So whenever you're doing this, if you have a dry erase board, this is totally cool. This is super easy to see. Lighting makes it weird because, especially if your screen's like 40 feet above you. So this would be harder for those virtual students to really see what's going on. However, here's the workaround for that. Say you just want to go live. It's the easiest one. It stores it in the class, in YouTube, all that. You don't want to show your screen. You can have this film you, and you also, when you assign that to your students, you give them access to your presentation. So you guys have access to the presentation I did. It's like, hey, how do I do this? And I'm like, this is how you do it. Hit end, boom.